We're gonna have a lot of fun on today's video. Someone on YouTube asked how much I actually make, and they were a hater. They were like, you don't make money in DeFi, you scam, or whatever they said. And I'm like, cool, no problem. You live your reality. But I thought I'd share a glimpse into like what my DeFi portfolio looks like. We're gonna look at EVM chains, so we're gonna look at kind of the main ones. Now I will say that, half of this is realized and the other half is unrealized, meaning we're gonna look at my crypto portfolio as well. And I have not locked in some of the profits. So on paper, this is what I made. But if I sold everything right now, here's what I would have made over the last 30 days. And what's really interesting and blows my mind is I used to have to work like 6 months of like actually working every single day, showing up to a job. And now this is like what I made in a month, and I spend a couple hours managing this stuff a week. Blows my mind. So let's have some fun here. My DeFi portfolio, so this is stuff in liquidity pools, and there's some appreciation involved in this, is up from 120 grand to 132. That's a 10% gain, and I really want you to think through this. My target is around 8% per month. I want to do in my DeFi portfolio. We typically hit that. Sometimes we're a little less, especially if the markets don't cooperate. But what you do with the fees is extremely important. Not all my fee. We have a great video on this. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make like the 5 different paths you have as you build your DeFi portfolio. You always have 5 options available to you. And we have a really awesome framework for this. So let me know in the comments if you want me to go deeper on that in a future video. But what I will say is I make yield off multiple positions, and then I take those yields and I have a choice on what I want to do with that. I can invest that in assets and coins and tokens that have a lot of potential for appreciation, and that's what I've done as well. So part of this $12,000 is buying and holding coins and tokens that I think the markets are kind of ignoring, positioning myself, getting in early, and then riding the appreciation. So I take my yields that I'm earning, as you can see, consistent yields, and I take those yields. Some of them I open new positions, some of them I invest in coins and tokens, and I want the best of both worlds. So that's kind of that. And then in my bull run bag, which has been being built, that's around a 20K increase. Now this is in Canadian, whereas this will be in USD. So we can kind of we can call this around 15K USDC, and we can call this around 12K in USD as well. So 12K plus 15K, we're looking at $27,000 for the month if I just exited all my positions and just locked it in. I don't want to do that because I think we're still really early in this cycle. I am bullish, and so I will continue yield farming, building this position, let it grow week over week, taking those returns, moving them into my bull run bag, and then riding the appreciation on this. Now, by the way, this calculation does not include, non-EVM chains. So here on Sui, I think I did a video on this like 2 months ago. This was sitting at around $3,000. It's now $12,000. So there's another $9,000 that obviously the bank won't pick up on, but we're looking at $36,000. If I just sold my Sui right now and just locked in the profit, I'd be at $36,000 for the last month. Now to some, that might be a lot of money. To some, it isn't. That's not the point. The point is that 36K fairly passively affords me a pretty cool lifestyle, and I don't even spend all this. I can just continually reinvest it. And to me, that's like the velocity of money, and you accelerate your escape velocity towards true financial freedom. This is all stuff we talk about in the UIG. Join my Money Monday calls. We talk about this all the time. Join the Wednesday live calls, the Thursday live calls, download the reports, join the community. We really, really pride ourselves in just what we've built and what we continue to build. And now we're creating a group called the Income Creation Group that's all focused on like, cool, how do we continually increase our income both through investing and other ways to increase our income so that snowball effect can accelerate? How do we create more cash so we can keep investing it and accelerate that snowball effect? And I want that for you so badly. We create YouTube videos every single day, but what bothers me sometimes is I see the same YouTube subscribers comment on all the same videos and they're still stuck with where they were. Sometimes it's community, it's coaching, it's actually getting support to actually doing it. And that's why we built the UIG. I think information should be free, and I want to give as much of it away as I can on YouTube, but the implementation, the support, the structure, we do have the UIG built for that, and we pride ourselves in keeping the price point the same while every couple months increasing value in what you get. So come check it out if that speaks to you. If not, subscribe to YouTube. Stay watching these videos. There's a lot of value in these videos, but we have to implement. Just promise me you'll implement. If you have any questions or you want me to make any videos around any of your questions, do leave them in the comments. With that said, I'm going to get out of here. Like, subscribe. and I'll see you soon.